Okay. So I'm back again. For good. Hopefully. New setup. Got the new laptop. I will make sure not to take any more month-long hiatuses again. But today, I didn't want to make a really big thing out of this intro, but I'm going to be covering something very special that's been out for over 60 days now, 2 months. But I promised bro I'd check it out. And quite frankly, I'm super hyped to get into this thing. We have Outer by Damnasie. Now, Damnasie, bro, homie of mine, actually. I don't care what anyone else says. The most talented person in this whole underground dubstep and more scene that we reside in. That whole community, the people that came over to this channel from the Joat channel. And the reason I say dubstep and more is because I discovered Damnasie through a dubstep song called Hollow Girl. Future Rhythm songs still sound so fresh and futuristic and forward thinking to this day. And he released a solid EP on the same label, Full Flex Audio, like half a year later, which just continued that branch of like future rhythm music he was going for. Then he released like a mixtape with a rapper, which was just so left field. And that one was kind of overlooked. Even I didn't fully listen to it. Maybe I should, because what I had heard from that project sounded really dang good. And then the motherfucker drops his 2022 showcase. And that's what honestly made me a fan of his. The vast array of genres on that thing. Plus, again, the forward-thinking, futuristic invention to his sound. The level of production. There was one song on that specifically, on that showcase, that's still my favorite of his to date, called 1606, right? I don't even know what to call it genre-wise. It's like, first drop is techno, second one is what, UKG inspired. It's a whole mess of genres, but it's the song is perfect, bro. And honestly was one of my favorite electronic songs of last year. Top 5 for sure, probably top 3. I'm gonna just play out a little of it for y'all right here. Just the way it kicks off, man. The vocal chops, bro. And the second drop, bro. And the second drop fucked me up. Well, it still does. The melodies, the freshness of the production, everything, bro. But I think that's enough for an intro. Since then, what has the motherfucker been doing, actually? Oh, Angel Collective EP, really fucking good. Handful of other songs, and some singles leading up to this album. Outer, as I said, debut EP on Interval Audio. Shout out Troy, it is always my favorite label ever. Love the cover art. Lo-fi hip-hop beats to study to, looking ass cover art. With this weird like animatronic bot thing on the side. Okay. Expecting all the genres in the world on this thing, at least in the EDM space. Some forward thinking, futuristic shit. I'm super stoked, bro. This is a crazy motherfucking Frenchman. Okay. 14 tracks. Track 1, Alchemy. Why is the quality like that? Why is it so downsampled? Oh, it's a little crescendo here. By the way, I forgot to mention there's 5 collaborating artists on this thing. YVN, Daigo, Kyrian, Enzio, and Alyx. This is a whole ass mega collab. Oof, beautiful art, so fun, bro. And this like steady beat underneath, boom and bass, really cool. Sort of an intro type thing. I could even see this making my like playlist rotation, despite it being like an introduction to this entire thing. Very introspective little snippet there. I might have to read into that, but okay, bro. I'm just as hyped as I was before, maybe even a little more. Next track is Again and Again. which I've heard already. I don't remember much of it though, to be fair. Let's go. I love this like technological tinge that bro has on his music too. I'm saying, bro, technological. That is one of the best rides I've ever heard, bro. How soft that thing is here. That ride is so... that's actually one of the best ride samples I've heard in my life. I love the timbre of that thing. I love the texture of it. It's so fucking soft. By the way, make sure to check out my Spotify playlist on repeat, hard, chill, and a couple others. Links in the description. Just injects little shots of static in there, some like Foley percussion. What is up with the bass being so deep though? Wow, that thing cuts low. Landlords might get heated again, I can't lie. Oh, and the melody in the back. Wow, bro. Really unorthodox structure to this thing, but it suits the song. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'll leave it there too. Those are my thoughts. Great. The vocals too, bro. Funny muscle. Is that a cowbell? Wow, the bass, the distortion to that bass is very unique. The way he flipped it from breakbeat into trap was crazy. The awareness of the melodies, man. I don't know how he does it every time. Just it's like so dreamy and adventurous and everything, bro. This could be great video game music for something, I don't know, some sort of adventure game. I don't know, bro. What is up with this bass design across this thing too? So far the melodies and the bass design and the percussion, actually everything's blowing me away. It's like an experience type thing. Nothing's really stood out that much to me, but the level and quality of everything has been up here, bro. Fuck. Blanc. The shit is just so full of character. That little fluty sound there, that's making this for me right now. It's jarring at first, I can't lie. I'm slowly getting into the groove. Okay. That snare. Another thing about Damnasie, he knows exactly when and where to play sounds. You know, whether that be perk sounds or melodies or some like sound design shots, that little laser zap thing he put in. This one is definitely chaotic. It's not as easy to get into as the others, but I feel like we're gonna need some of that. Just, you know, have the LP put in some unexpected twists and turns. Why'd he pitch it like that? Right here. God, these melodies are entrancing, bro. Fuck. Those shots are nice though. The harmony on those are crazy. That snare, bro. Yeah, this one is super artsy and multifaceted and eclectic. It's gonna get a couple more listens. I'm gonna be honest, for me to get into this thing, but some really unique shit just on show, you know? The percussion rhythm alone. Okay, that was that. Right now, it's my least favorite, but it sounded pretty dang cool, you know? The Count with Daigo. That's that burial flow. The slightly offset snare. That melody was a little goofy. Wasn't a fan of that. I love the snare. Melodically, I like the call and response. It's like two androids chattering with each other, but melodically it's not entirely for me, it's just too incoherent, like in a melodic sense. It was more interesting to listen to for me than enjoyable, if that makes sense. I like listening to it, but it doesn't fulfill me in a musical sense. But leave it up to him to create some fantastic non-drop sections every single time. The synth sounds always different, always colorful. The effects. What's going on? Oh, that's smooth. He flipped it into a techno part. I like this much more. Super duper repetitive, but like the techno format suits it better because that's what techno's all about. It really just gets under your skin. It's not too big or imposing, but just kind of haunting in a way. What's up with this reverb, bro? Is it panning too? It just sounds like some... Bittersweet. Porter Robinson inspiration, but it's much more new agey. That first part was nice melodically. I didn't love it, but I like glitchy, repetitive stuff like that. Alright, that fucked up percussion is cool. Atmosphere is a 10 out of 10. Melodically, it's just a little too lo-fi-esque for me. It's not 100% my style of melody. Something that I look for when it comes to like, you know. It's quirky as shit though. Like I said, texturally I'm loving this. It's really nice to listen to. Way more lo-fi than I thought this LP so far. This song alone just increased the world building aspect of this whole LP like 2 or 3-fold, just because it sounds so different to the rest of the songs from a thematic sense, you know. Comet. Oh, by the way, that was with getting my French on. Vengeancesécurité. 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 Okay. Shout out that person as well. Comet with Na and Glix. Okay, I did not expect this LP to go in a pretty and glamorous direction the way it is. I'm digging it though. More Porter inspiration. Bro got a whole ass vocalist. Stop it. Hi-hats are a little too simple in my opinion. They could have used more action. The rest I love. There it is. I was waiting for some more trap stuff. That's a playlist ad right there. From now on in future videos, I'm gonna let y'all know if I instantly add songs to the playlist or not, so y'all can gauge which tracks are really my favorites, apart from me putting them in the description. Wow, the movement of that sound. And my man is still flowing on top. The little snare switch. It's a favorite. It's a favorite. This one's crazy. Beautiful. Beautiful. I wish I could make out the lyrics. I really need to learn French, bro. I really need to learn fucking French. So sick. One of my favorites for sure, bro. Next song is You Cannot Change, which I already know. And it's also one of my favorites so far, based off what we've heard. And this is the only song that actually has plays across the LP because the rest have under 1,000. You motherfuckers in the EDM scene need to stop giving these mid-ass producers attention and give people like Damnasie much more. That's what pisses me off. This man put his heart and soul into this fucking LP. You can just hear it with every single melodic sequence. Half the song is just an intro. It's kind of awkward at first, and then the melody kicks. The groove is really like lopsided and kind of hippity hoppity, if that makes sense. But then it starts to flow, and I think he did it on purpose too. The percussion sounds kind of teetery, you know? But then the melodies and the bass just glues it all together. Cannot change. Dun, dun, dun. That's my favorite part right here. That vocal after running back, bro. Wow. His vocal manipulation also. This one's already in my playlist. The filtering, bro. Just the way bro abruptly just, yep, beautiful track. The World POLYAMOUR. I remember this from the showcase. Don't remember how it goes, just the track name. Yeah, I actually was expecting more bangers on this LP rather than it being so mellow. I'm not complaining. I love to see this style from Damnasie, but I guess, yeah, we got the bangers off his EP. His Angel Collective EP. But bro, this world building, I'm telling you, the textures are stellar. It's this one. I think he updated it too. I don't remember those sounds in there. Look at the balance between melodies here. It's impeccable, really. Just that whirring melodic sound. Boom, boom. Such a smooth and silky song. It really just creates this otherworldly, like, fluid technology. I can't even describe it, bro. Wow, bro, that lone synth amidst like the percussion, it's genius. It's a favorite. I'm a sucker for melancholic shit like this. Fucking beautiful, bro. The minimalism of that second part drop. Fuck. So unexpected, honestly. Syncing with Ynvariant. I'm trying to decide whether I like his vocals or not. There's something off about him. I don't know. I really wasn't expecting all this organic percussion too. There's something off about the melody too. Least favorite so far. Not sure about the progression, not sure about the vocal harmonizing. That was a good Reese, which is why I'll run it back. I don't know the notes that he's hitting. I can't take all too serious, nor his cadence. Looking for a nighthawk. I don't like this one too much. I mean, texturally it fits to the LP, but even melodically it doesn't sound all too tied into the rest of this project. It almost sounds faux melancholy. Actually reminds me of Mario Judah. I don't know why. Not a fan. I guess they put the song together pretty well, but the individual components I'm not a fan of, really. It's unfortunate. Next track, Dancing Lights Lit Up. I love this sound right here, the harpsichord-esque sound. See, even though I'm not a fan of this melodically 1000%, one thing that Damnasie can perfectly do is pull off this like somber, fun sort of attitude. It's a weird juxtaposition, but he pulls it off just because of how like sporadic and jumpy the melody is, but it feels kind of somber. And that's what makes it sound so beautiful at the end of the day. This hi-hat is perfect, by the way. And plus, all the stereo imaging he's doing sounds super clean. I love how the sounds are coming at me from both speakers like that. Light little acid touch to that melody. Just like a drop. I love the momentum to this one. Super sick pacing. And drums aren't too, punchy. They're just pattering there, just keeping that immaculate rhythm. Song sounds unstoppable in the most dainty kind of way. Yeah, definitely not my favorite thing on this LP. Might not even make the favorites list just because of personal preference. Melodically what it does, but again, the structuring is so fucking cool, bro, and it's so nice to listen to. Oh, did he cleanly Is that a clean transition, though? Clean as shit. Remembering the drift. He's manipulating the fuck out of that break in the back. This song is confusing me. It sounds like an early 2000s jungle song with some warped, futuristic melodies and this big, fuzzy fucking bass line in the front. Trippy fucking grooves, bro, I'm telling you, across this entire thing. This was the best example, though. It sucks you in, bro. It sucks you in. This shit is entrancing. I'm falling into a trance, actually. Even though it isn't my type of music, again, like 100 fucking %. Has like this mind-bending sort of aura. Now that's what I like right there. Offbeat arps. I love how harsh it is too. Longest song too. On the whole thing. That little snap. It's not comprehending in my head. This might be my favorite non-drop section off the whole LP. It sounds so hyper-realistic. The reverb, everything, bro. That second drop, all I'm gonna say about it is organized chaos. Let me run it back a little. Why are the notes sliding in pitch like that? I'm gonna add this one. I'm gonna save this one. Because I feel like once I get it, it's going to be one of my favorites. I think it might already be. And then the non-drop section. I'm such a sucker for this ambient shit, bro. Especially when it's off-grid like this. Just so clustered. Alright, this next song is really special. Just because of the title, bro. And I'm just so ecstatic to be part of this thing through it. Through the title being called Hollow Joat. Now, about half, maybe 60% of my subscribers know. That's just a rough estimate because I'm not sure how many of y'all know me from the other channel. But my old channel where I reviewed mainly dubstep was called Joat. And the motherfucker just takes that, puts Hollow in front of it, so it's essentially a tribute to Hollow Girl, and he put my name into the title. I'm actually super stoked for this. I don't know what to expect. Just love how it ties a part of me, that old channel, to this LP. I'm actually so honored, bro. Let's just get into this, bro. There's the intro of Hollow Girl, by the way, the song I talked about in the intro. I think he pitched it a little. This is like the third time I've been featured on a song released on Interval. Shout out Furlight and DK. Same build? It's the same drop, just pitched. I do prefer the original, I can't lie, but it's really interesting what he did with it here. Okay, bro, fuck. Just had to throw back a tribute to the song that essentially put him on.
Shout out Damnasie.
That's me. That's me. I'm featured on this fucking LP. Like I said, I'm honored, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Abel. Thank you. I'm gonna save the rest of my, thoughts after we finish the outro song titled Outer, the title track as well. But yeah. Hold up. Scream and shout will.i.am reference right there. And just scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We singing oh, we are, we are, we are. We singing oh, we singing oh, we are, we are, we are. What is up with this dude's plinky hi-hats? I love him. I love him. The delay to the snares. Whew. Okay. That was the album. That was the album. Electronic album of the year, possibly. I mean, I'm not gonna blatantly lie on camera and say that I was in love with every single moment across this thing. Like I said, I didn't like syncing too much, and there was a few other moments across multiple songs that weren't for me entirely. So this thing doesn't 100% align with my taste. But with that being said, the highlights across this thing, bro, we have, I don't even remember, like the first half. Definitely You Cannot Change, The World of POLYAMOUR, Outer. Favorites in the description as always. I keep forgetting which tracks I love off of projects, especially longer ones. But as a whole, this thing was pretty great. It was pretty great. Again, not 100% my taste all the time, but it doesn't have to be for me to recognize somebody's craft, them putting their all into their sound and style and release, which I've seen with Damnasie time and time again, and on this one especially. The texture to the melodies, also unique. Great timbre, sick saturation, especially to those bass lines. Organic ass percussion. Everything felt so unique to bro. And I don't know, just the sound of everything sounds like the motherfucker. He has his own unique way of building, crafting sounds to create a larger soundscape. And again, track 13, me being featured on it, is such a fucking honor, bro. Off a past venture of mine with the Joat channel, bro. I'm glad to have followed this guy across, 2.5 years now, and just seeing what he's turned into and evolved into. Like I said, this LP, this album, was much more mellow than I expected it to be. Hella Porter Robinson influence. I was going to say with the melodies, it kind of reminded me of Blanc Body a little. Producer that used to work with Night Lavelle all the way back in the day and has been doing his own thing for a while now. I think he's on hiatus as of right now because he's releasing older beats and shit, but really Blanc Body-esque melodies. If y'all want to see what I mean, just check out his shit on SoundCloud or Spotify. Some awkward but executed in the best way, melancholic, that blend of somber and fun, as I said, because of the sporadicism to them. Non-drop sections here were so fucking good. A lot of songs, I just prefer the non-drop sections because he does those so well. Again, the character and soul he puts into them. The sort of analog saturation he throws on his shit, just everything about it, bro. It sounds amazing. It's the whole sound of this LP is perfect in my book. Like I said, not everything might scratch my brain in terms of my preference when it comes to music, but the texture of it, the sound of the music is top tier. It really is. So again, contender for album of the year. He knocked it out the ballpark when it comes to genre blending and including as much as possible without it coming off as too forced or anything. Felt super comfortable with everything he went for on this thing. I love the sort of breakbeat jungle incorporation specifically and how he just effortlessly included that into his technological, futuristic sound. Stellar sound design, stellar grooves, as I said. Everything about this is just pretty darn mind-blowing. Yeah, bro. That rounds that out. It's about time that I made this video, bro. Yeah. Drop your opinions in the comment section below. Please go stream this fucking project. Bro has 331 monthly listeners on Spotify. The same amount of followers. Damn near. What are we doing? Why do people like this get overlooked in the scene? I'll drop all of his socials in the description box as well. Show him some love. Make sure to check out his Crossing EP, his Inner EP, all the other singles he's dropped. Underground gem. And if he keeps up at this pace and hopefully expands his audience, he could really leave an imprint in the 2020s when it comes to electronic music, I feel like. Because, I mean, the talent speaks for itself. Thank you all for watching. Follow my socials. Join my Discord. I said join my Discord. I'm a bot. Follow my Twitter. Follow my Instagram. Yeah, I'm going to give this a few more listens. And shout out Damnasie and Troy again. My apologies and thank you for y'all patience. We finally getting to this and yeah. I'll see y'all sometime. Peace.